everybody, welcome to Level Grinding Day 96-ish. Yeah, Day 96, we're calling it Day 96. Oh man, so I'm Rachel Boken. If you have no clue why it's Day 96 and not Day 97, or why this even matters, you should check out yesterday's video. I am finishing out my current Wonderwork block, and I'm actually like well beyond it. I worked all the way through my work break, which is fine because the reality is that I'm really excited about the idea that I'm working on for this, so I need to move on now and put this away, which is kind of like, but it's always nice when you know that you're enjoying what you're working on. Today I have a website to update, I have a video to edit, I hope, and what else is on my to-do list? I should go take a look at my notes. Okay, so on today's list is leads, website update, editing for Creative Mornings. I'm really kind of surprised it's not a whole lot of what's on there. I feel like I'm missing something. I do have some work that I should get done for my archive project, so I may cue that up in the background. I need to check in with another client, and let's see, it is the, what is this, the 23rd of, I think I actually have a blog post to write. Yeah, I should at least get it drafted because I'm going to need to send that out to Screenlight by the beginning of February. Yeah, so I should add that to my to-do list, and it looks like I'm going to have time to do that today. Alright, I've made considerable progress on my blog post. It's now 12:30. Time for lunch, and I'm going to keep reading Jab, Jab, Right Hook from Gary Vaynerchuk rather than watching one of his daily V's. My husband got me this book for Christmas, and already it's been challenging some of the ways that I conform my Facebook post. You'd think being a user of Facebook I would actually have this down, but this is actually a very extremely helpful book. Oh my goodness. Can you see all that crap on my glasses? I should go wash my glasses. It'll be probably a little bit easier for you to like not be distracted by all that crap on my glasses. And we're back. Clean glasses. I hate to say it, I can actually see better too. So it is 1 o'clock. I have finished lunch, and technically I still have a half hour on my lunch break, so I'm going to get back to some of my wonder work that I didn't finish earlier. Because I had the chance to work, I'm going to, and because this is something that matters to me, I'm going to use the time that I have. Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's nice having something to look forward to on my breaks and actually be able to use my extra time this way. When you don't have a purpose or you don't have a reason, you're just going to piddle it away on Facebook. Alright, time to put the wonder work notes away. It's not nearly as short as I want it to be, but that's okay. I'll keep hunting away at it. And I'm going to get back to this, because the reality is I haven't actually crossed anything off my to-do list yet. Hooray, it's almost 4:30, and I have things crossed off my to-do list. Well, wait a minute. I'm missing one. I am not a righty. I mean a lefty. So Prov is done. That's fantastic. I have the website update that I need to do. I've started working on my Screenlight draft, but I'm not as far as I would like, so I haven't crossed that off yet. I'm probably going to try and get some more done on it. And I'm also getting all of the pieces together to do my edit for Creative Mornings. Honestly, gathering material is sometimes the hardest part of it because it just requires so many details, so I may only do this part and then actually update everything tomorrow. Oh look, and I can cross this out for tomorrow because I already did it. Yay! I also have a meeting tomorrow, so yeah, gotta remember that. Oh, it is getting to be the end of a lovely day. And I spent it all inside. It's the fault of work, right? You work from home, you work in an office, and you don't really ever get to go outside. I've often said that if they could figure out a way how to put an editing machine outside, I would totally do it. But there are the issues of sound and glare and, yeah, all kinds of nasty stuff. Either way, I like being outside. Yesterday, I said that I wanted to do some further exploration and thinking on the idea of being frustrated with not having work, of feeling like I have no progress, and yeah, what to do with that. We make all these big goals, and suddenly, like, even though we're doing all the steps, it doesn't feel like we're actually going anywhere. Despite what numbers say on 12-week years, it's very easy sometimes to feel like we made no further progress. Now, this means one of two things. Either one, our tactics aren't the right tactics to begin with, and I've had this happen before where I've needed to change my tactics in the middle of a year. But the other reality is that sometimes it's about you're not taking enough effort. This is something that I like about the 12-week year, is that it helps you be really brutally honest about how much effort you are taking. And if you're not getting to where you want to go and your numbers are telling you you're not really making it and not being effective and successful at maintaining some sort of momentum, well, then some of that is right there. Like, that's your answer. You're not taking enough action. Now, if for some reason you are taking all of the action that you need to and you're getting really high scores in every single category and you're still not making it, well, then there's something else that needs to be evaluated. So this is something that I'm really trying to remember this week. In my search for work and in emailing leads, I want to be more on top of that this week, because that's where the work is. The work is going to be in my leads. A lot of people make the mistake of assuming that just because they have a Facebook page or a YouTube channel or a website, that that's going to do all the marketing for them. And the reality is, no, that's only one part of things. That's what builds your recognition. That's what builds people to say, oh yeah, you're actually a legit business. I can see what you're offering. I can see what your prices are. Like, all of that is important, but it's not going to get you work. The actual reaching out to people is where you're going to get the work. And so that's something I'm really trying to take advantage of this time. The other thing too that I'm really trying to monitor and do is the fact that if I'm not seeing enough results, well, then I need to take even more action. This is something that Grant Cardone talks about in the 10X rule, and it's something that I really like. His thought and his idea is shared by many people, that if you're not seeing the results that you want, if you're not getting what you want out of life, there's only one person who's responsible, and that's yourself. There are so many things that you yourself are responsible for that you can take action on to do. Sure, you might not have the ability to do everything, or there might be a few circumstances out of your control, but for the things that are under your control, you need to be doing as much as possible for those things. There's nobody preventing you from reaching out to more leads in a single day. There's nobody holding you back from doing more of the actions that you need to do to get to where you want to go. This is kind of the idea behind the 10X rule, is to do 10 times more work than what anybody else is willing to do. Gary Vaynerchuk also talks about this a lot, about how he is willing to hustle harder than anybody else, and therefore he gets all the gold. So this is something that I'm really trying to think about and apply in my life right now, and especially in this 12-week year, but especially in this week. I want to make a point of doing more work than I normally do, because I want to see those results. And it's hard. It means putting myself out there. It means being bold and brave. Like, some of the people that I'm contacting, I'm like, oh my God, they're like too big. There's no way they're going to want to work with me. Maybe not, but I won't know if I don't try. So that's some further thoughts on this idea. I'm probably going to have more, and we'll go from there.